When I travel around Arizona Congressional District 4 and meet with voters, I hear the struggles they are facing and feel their heartache. It brings me back to a time when I was growing up and experiencing firsthand the struggles my mother encountered. She worked 3 jobs as a waitress. My grandmother immigrated here and eventually moved in with us to help my mom. I was brought up by both of these strong and independent women. And although it was a tough time, they taught me the value of hard work, family, and community. I don't want to see us going back to a time when people had to struggle just to feed their kids. We must progress forward, and that means voting in the right people to make sure they have our interest first. When I became a financial director in hospitals, I saw women give up their cancer treatments because they did not want to be a financial burden to their families. And when I became a registered nurse, I would see patients leaving without getting full care because they were afraid they could not pay their bills or even lose work. The citizens of our great state and nation deserve better. The voters in CD4 and in our state are telling me how hard they were hit by the huge tax breaks to the rich. They can't find good paying jobs. Their health insurance is skyrocketing and they're afraid their pre-existing conditions will not be covered. They hear their Medicare and Social Security will be cut or non-existent when they reach retirement age. And so many are paying costly prescription drug prices and wondering if they can pay rent or their mortgage or even put food on the table. And women are afraid their rights are being suppressed. And currently, we have a congressman who voted against a bill to protect pre-existing conditions, voted against a bill to protect women from violence. He voted against the Equality Act and wants to cut Medicare and Social Security. He has sided with white supremacists, and that is completely unacceptable. I was not brought up to suppress any person or have them live in fear of their future. I was brought up to stand up and speak up for those who need a strong voice, and that is why I am announcing today that I am running for Arizona's Congressional District 4 and be your voice in Washington. I will be your independent leader who stands for principle and accountability. We can no longer stay on this perilous course of hatred and fear. I will address these issues facing our state and our nation and protect our voters because they need to have a secure life. I will work with others on both sides of the aisle and together solve the difficult problems facing us all. So let's stand up, let's speak up, and let's team up. I'm Delina DiSanto. I want to be your next U.S. representative for Congressional District 4. So Arizona, let's go make history. I'm Delina DiSanto, and I approve this message.